Yeah. Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Did you guys see what I just saw? And I'm just saying, I knew that was the case. Psh, they said it wasn't going to happen. Like, oh, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. So we're going to get to that scene at the very butt end of episode 8. Just a minute. First off, I want to talk about that Melvin Potter fight. Y'all know that he's the gladiator, right? No, not the gladiator like the big dude with the mohawk and, Kalark, and he's all like, Imperial Guard, I will beat up the X-Men and Juggernaut with one hand. No, this is a totally different guy. The gladiator was actually originally this dude who used to fight Daredevil back in the Daredevil comic books. He had a really weird costume, he had a full face mask thing, and he had these buzz saws on the back of his hands, and he'd punch you and cut you at the same time. You might be thinking of Whirlwind. No, this guy was not a mutant human top who could spin around. Bzzz. No, this is a totally different dude. So anyway, that fight was freaking awesome. I know it was very brief and not nearly as in depth as the one prior. What's up, Two World? Not nearly as in depth as the one that we had in season 1, but holy crap, this was awesome. So I cannot express how much that fight was just boom, everything that we needed to see in this series. I was really hoping it was going to drag out a lot longer, but seeing those two work side by side with each other, that also happened in the comic book. So, man, I'm telling you, man, I've said this so many times before whenever I talk about TV shows or especially movies, because this feels more like a movie to me than anything else. Like each episode, an episodic movie, the blueprints for good TV shows or movies, just the scripts, the blueprints, you have to have the words and the narration and the subtext and the plot, and you have to have the thumbnails. I'm pretty sure that's what we in the this business call a comic book. So yeah, it's funny how comic book movies seem to be such hot movies. Is it just because everybody likes superheroes? No, not just that. It's more than that. It's the idea that, hey man, superheroes are in comic books, and comic books perfectly transcribe over to movies. So, if you want to have a really awesome movie, make a comic book about it first. And hey, you want to make a comic book into a movie, use the actual comic book. I'm telling you, it's the greatest medium to pull over to a movie. Better than a freaking Harry Potter film, better than any of that stuff, all right? Because everything you need is already right there. You just got to cast it and put it into motion. Try and get the costumes right. Like I said, they're already there. This was awesome. So a bunch of other things happen. I'm not going to get too into it, except for how ridiculously stupid Karen keeps on acting. I'm going to say something really mean right now. I think that Karen Page should die because sometimes, not in real life, but in a movie or a TV series, sometimes a character needs to die, especially if that character is exceedingly stupid. Karen Page's stupidity got Ben Urwert killed in the first season. That dude should not have had to die. He died protecting her. His wife left like all alone, family, everything left all alone because Karen Page was stupid and she went off script, not according to the movie, the TV series, but she went off script like here was the plan and she says, okay, except I'm going to do something else. And then in season 2, she did the same thing multiple times. They got a plan. Okay, now let's go and execute the plan. Karen, make sure you do your part. Oh, don't worry, people. I will. And she doesn't. She goes off half cocked doing something else instead. Well, she did it again in this season in the, what do you call it? This episode 8, of all things. She goes and she's supposed to go to that dinner, that banquet, where they're endorsing what's the guy's name? World or something like that. I don't remember. Towers. Blake Towers, I think it is. Supposed to go up and endorse this guy, but Foggy's going to get up and catch him, and all of a sudden, and she's supposed to be there to record the whole thing, and then she can actually start talking about it in the newspapers. Stick with the plan, person. But no, she did not. Instead, she goes off by herself without anybody knowing she's going to do this, and she walks right into Fisk Towers, basically. This is Fisk's new towers. Dude bought his own prison. I want to emphasize that. He bought his own prison. Man's got some swagger, like for miles, all right? This cat, he went and bought his own prison. And now he's got this thing underneath that we talked about, or that we'd seen. He goes all the way downstairs, and he's got his own extra room down there. And apparently, this is a two-dimensional GPS device, it doesn't go because I guess in many ways, how could you if it's coming off a satellite, right? So he goes downstairs and it looks like he's still in his bedroom. Like, that's sick. So this knucklehead, freaking Karen Page, goes into this dude's house, goes into his home, walks into another man's home. Mind you, we know that at least one FBI agent is on the take. The question is, how many do we not know is on the take? And do not tell me that any single one of you saw Karen walk through that metal detector, those FBI guys came up, and right until the very end, you were thinking, one of these guys or both of them is on the take, and they're going to assassinate her right there, or they're going to bring her into him or something like that. Just whatever. Even when they came in and they arrested her, I'm thinking, oh, yeah. Oh, they know. They know. So, man, she's nothing but screwing up left, right, front, back, center, and all that good stuff, man. Would you rather see Netflix DC TV series Moon Knight or The Question? Oh, no, it's got to be Moon Knight. It's got to be Moon Knight. The Question would work probably just as well, but I think that Moon Knight would get more coverage. Dude, oh my God, she is so stupid. It's painful to watch. At the same time, we feel bad for her because this cat, she's like, Daddy, I almost got killed. I saw that, honey. Are you okay? I'm okay. I'm barely okay, though. Daddy, yeah, baby. Can I come home for just a little while? And of course, the right answer is you can come home for however long you want, baby. But instead, what does she get? Nah, sorry, timing's just not right, but you can call anytime you want. Okay, Daddy, but I didn't mean anything. Now, you know that I don't believe you, so shut up. Click. Wow. But you said I can call anytime I want. Yo! Woman's got a horrible, tragic life, and I just want to point out the killing of Wesley, which she went and admitted to freaking what's his name, and all the other crazy stuff, like getting Ben Urich killed, all the crazy stuff that she's done, and she's pissed off that Matt didn't trust her dumbass with his secret about being Daredevil. Really, really. One more time for effect. Really. So yeah, she is not somebody to be trusted. I'm just going to point this out. If and when season 4 comes out, they're going to do the what the heck is that guy's name from Jersey? Also, Kevin Smith. They're going to do that Kevin Smith run where it turns out, oh, she became a drug addict and went and told, other people about his secret identity or something like that. At one point, there's going to be the drug addict thing, and there's going to be the satanic baby, and she's going to be talking about, I want to kill the satanic baby because God told me to kill it, and that's the way we got to do. And at one point, Daredevil's going to backhand her and be like, you want to kill the satanic baby because you're a drug addict and a prostitute and you did bad things and made horrible decisions in your life, woman. And I'm going to be like, yes, greatest season ever. Because, man, Karen Page is starting to piss me off, cats. She's starting to piss me off, all right? So, crack is whack. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. So, dude, oh my God, the season is freaking killing me. It's incredible. And then, of course, at the very end, y'all saw that prayer. You heard the prayer. There was the prayer. Great to have Bullseye in the show. Heck yeah. Too bad it's not the biggest moment with Nobu would have been nice. No, more Nobu would have been nice, but I think it was good. But, man, let me just say something, all right? They said they weren't going to make Maggie his mom. But I'm sitting there like, nah, they made not Maggie. That's his mom. They're not going to, no, they're going to make it his mom. I'm just going to wait patiently, and sure enough, biatch. Like, dude, at one point, when all of a sudden she starts praying, dude, this kid that we made in Matt, it's so bad. And he's just, and Matt's listening to it. He's like, yeah. Okay, yeah. Mom? Mommy? Okay, he didn't say mommy, but he wanted to. Oh, man. I knew they were going to do it. And when they did it, I was still happy they did it. Yes! So we actually see his mom. So this is officially his mom. His mom became this is in the comics for anybody who's not familiar with that. His mom was actually the nun. And how is he in Daredevil show? I miss Punisher. I think you're saying how is he not in the Daredevil show? I hear you. Yes, of course there's spoilers. Duh. I say that. They're all spoilers. But yes, they reveal that it's his mom. Boom. I'm happy with that. That is awesome. As far as Bullseye, dude, Bullseye, that scene when he's like, I think there are people inside my home. I'm gonna have to investigate this, but first, and he walks over to the little wall sconce, and he starts pulling down. What's going on, Bress? Starts pulling down the little. He was like, I'm gonna need a couple of these little icicle glass things. He was walking. He's like, let me take one more for good luck. I'm just like, holy crap! That was awesome. I was expecting him to just go running in and just start boom, 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 boom. Deadshot versus Bullseye. Easy. It's going to be neck and neck until they close the distance. Bullseye is a much better fighter hand to hand than Deadshot is. Deadshot can hold his own to a degree, but no, not against Bullseye. Bullseye's just way too good. Way too good hand to hand. I would even say they're equal at a distance, but up close, nope, sorry, Bullseye's got this. Man, just look at what he did to Matt Murdock, up close. I mean, damn. So, dude, the play that Nadeem went and did, he's like, I'm gonna get you a lawyer. It's okay, buddy. I got you back. And while you're here, I'm gonna go invade your place. Like, dude, this whole all 13 or so of these episodes, I'm imagining. All right, I'll talk to you later, Dick. All of these, man, these are playing out less like a TV series and more like an independent movie, but they're all interconnected and like woven like a spider's web. Dude, this is amazing. And honestly, I was kind of hoping that I would like to see that toothpick thing, the bing, like that. Did you notice when he threw the steak knife and hit his girlfriend, the picture? It hit right in the carotid artery. I'm like, oh, that was on purpose. That was definitely on purpose. What do you call it? I am looking forward. I was really hoping that I was going to see Punisher show up at one point. Like I said, I'm really hoping that Daredevil ends up in prison at some point. I just finished episode 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5 more episodes. I doubt they're going to radically change things at this point. I'm hoping not, but we'll see. But if he were to go to prison and just the one episode, Frank Bernthal shows up, hey, I got your back, yeah? Ah, man, that would just be incredible. Well, that's not fair. When you put a good guy versus a bad guy, obviously the good guy's going to win. You always got to have the good guy win. So there's that. But all that being said, guys, wow, this is the season keeps on getting better and better, and I keep on thinking there's no way it's going to get better. Taskmaster in one of the movies or Netflix. Oh no, in the movie, definitely in a movie. He's got to go up against Captain America. But anyway, guys, so I'm going to go back to watching the TV series because holy freaking crap. Holy freaking crap. All right. Oh, and when this actually goes to comments, I do want to know where you guys at. Are you guys ahead of me or behind me? Don't say behind me. Don't say behind me because that means you're just here for the spoilers. And it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Go watch the TV series. It's amazing. I also like that they mentioned the Magia and not the Mafia in there because I was never purposely certain about this, but it was always my supposition that they always said the Magia and not the Mafia in Marvel Comics because they were afraid of the actual Mafia getting ticked off at them and coming after them. So, yeah, that was always just my suggestion. So I like the idea that they put the Magia in there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be out. My battery's about to die. All right, Professor Bill, Comic Book University.